embodiment of black masculinity, that there's something about the experience of black masculinity that's about improvisation, about making a way out of no way. When Norman Mailer writes his essay in 1957, The White Negro, all right, this is 1957. It hasn't got nothing to do with Eminem. Norman Mailer writes an essay in his book, Advertisements for Myself, called The White Negro, and he makes this argument that for young middle class white men of the 1950s, what they see in black men, right, is the embodiment of danger and excitement, that the black man has to live on the edge all the time. And for them to go into these jazz clubs and wear their little goatees and eventually develop spoken word around this kind of stuff, that was the way that they could vicariously have the experience of black men. So I think black men, on the one hand, have always embodied this in the larger society, and in some ways have embraced it because it's the only space in which they've been allowed, right, to embrace, particularly around aspects of performativity. Right, so you talk about cats who are doing improvisation on microphones. If you're talking about cats who are doing improvisation on basketball courts, if you're talking about saxophone players, right? I mean, the very foundations of what makes jazz a great American art form of the 20th century, right, is this aspect of improvisation. I think that's very much a part of black masculinity that I think is obviously connected to a larger ethos, within the African American community and the black community, right? The, New World African, New World.